This morning in Family Time, sure, the snow is still covering the ground, but we are getting out to explore the adventure and fun at the zoo. And things are getting wild here on the Roadshow because we have sent Brendan back to Roger Williams Park Zoo to meet some animals who don't typically you get to see during our show. Good morning, Brendan.
Hey, Will, that's right. You know, things are always wild wherever I go. So that was a very well-put intro, my friend. But lots of great things are happening at Roger Williams Park Zoo all year round. We love coming here. We love when they come to visit us. But this morning, we are getting the scoop on the Marco Polo Trail, an area of the zoo you may not be that familiar with. It has great historical significance and value. We're going to meet Sasha the camel in just a minute. But before we get to that, before Al tells us all about her, Dr. Jeremy Goodman is here, Executive Director of Roger Williams Park Zoo. Oh, Sasha's making a little cameo.
Yes, she is.
A little early one. So talk to our viewers about what this trail is all about. It's really remarkable.
So Marco Polo is a very famous explorer that traveled across Asia, and he probably would have traveled on camelback. So Sasha's a dromedary camel, and they are not found in Asia, actually. So they're found in the Arabian Peninsula and whatnot. So this would have been an animal that he would have traveled on to go all across Asia. And on the trail, you can see cranes and bears and snow leopards and red pandas, all things that he would have come across during his travels.
So recreating those travels, those great expeditions of the 13th century, of course. We're going to meet some of the other animals that you alluded to just a moment ago, but a great opportunity to get up close and personal.
It is, and this is one of our best trails for this time of year because all the animals are out and very active in the winter. So like our snow leopards and our pandas. So this is a great trail to come when you're visiting this time of year.
Absolutely, and the zoo is great all year round, and I've made a new friend in Sasha, but Al Daracola is here as well. Al, what do we need to know about her? She's absolutely beautiful.
Well, Sasha here is 23 years old, so she's a little bit older for a camel. She's been here since 1995. Mm-hmm. So she's a long-term resident here of the zoo. She's very docile and very friendly, and she likes her carrots.
And I understand I'm going to be, this is her breakfast today, so there you go, right?
Yes.
Part of it.
And she also gets grain and a couple of different types of hay and browse, and she gets a lot of treats, like carrots.
You know, I was going to scramble some eggs for her, but I guess the carrots will suffice today. There you go. And the camel, the original beast of burden, of course, right?
Absolutely, they were. They've been used for many years, and also they're used for their wool and for milk and meat and their hides.
Just saying hello to everybody at home. Nice job, Sasha. And are we going to brush her a little bit? Does she get this every morning?
We do try to brush her out every day. You can see the wool right there, but we'll see how she's doing. She's kind of concentrated on the camels, on the carrots right now. So let me just see if I can get her to brush. Sasha, come. Sasha, come.
Like most females, Sasha wants nothing to do with wherever I am.
Good girl. I don't think...
Not interested in it right now. Well, that's okay. Well, she is remarkable, and certainly these things happening at the zoo are really, really terrific, and we can't thank you enough for inviting us in here. She just wants more carrots. I guess that's all I'm good for, is feeding Sasha breakfast. Well, Al, you'll continue to help us out here this morning, introducing us to many more of the animals you have on the trail, correct?
Absolutely, it'd be my pleasure.
Very good. And Dr. Goodman, always nice to have you here, sir.
Always a pleasure.
These are my two guides here for the morning, guys. We're going to have much more from the Marco Polo Trail. Thank you, Sasha. I'm out of carrots. Sorry. Right here at Roger Williams Park Zoo. More in a bit. Back to you.
Welcome back, everybody. Is cabin fever setting in by now? Yes, it is. We've got the perfect antidote, an adventure at the zoo. Brendan is live right now at Roger Williams Park Zoo for a live look at the wild action happening there. Hey, Brendan.
Hey, once again, Will, that's right. We're having a great time this morning here live at Roger Williams Park Zoo, one of our favorite places. As I said, there's always so much to see and do here. It's a wonder for the senses. Everywhere you turn, there's something really cool happening. We are continuing on this morning on the Marco Polo Trail, of course, getting the scoop on this great attraction here. Dr. Jeremy Goodman joins us once again. So we've made our way down. We're meandering our way through the trail. Lots of great things to see wherever you look.
There are, and we're right actually in front of our red crown crane exhibit. And this is an animal that Marco Polo might have seen, and they're definitely one of the most beautiful animals we have here at the zoo. And they're highly endangered. They're one of the most endangered crane species in the world. They're one of the largest crane species in the world. And cranes are just so beautiful in mythology, in Asian cultures. Just, you know, they symbolize longevity and peace. peace and truth and virtue, and our cranes are really just remarkable creatures.
You know, I embody those very same qualities. I don't know if you knew that, but we, of course, are making our way down the trail. As I said, we're getting a shot of those cranes down there. You alluded to, you know, the endangered aspect of it. It's so important that we preserve and conserve, isn't it?
It is, and these are part of a national breeding program for red-crowned cranes, so they're part of the species survival program that we participate here at Roger Williams Park Zoo. Many of our endangered animals, all of our endangered animals, are parts of the species survival plan for their particular species. So these cranes are really ambassadors for their wild cousins, and we're making sure that they never disappear from this world.
And crane mating season, I was reading, taking place later in the spring, and I also read that they are monogamous for life.
They are, so definitely examples to hold by, and they are, you know, when they do their dances, it's really incredible, you know, just with their wings flapping and their calling and their high pitches and their necks out and dancing. It's really something to see. So they're incredible to see in the winter, but definitely come back in the spring when they're dancing, and check them out then as well.
Absolutely. We could all learn a little something from these cranes. And Al, talk about them a little bit. The red-crowned aspect you were telling me a little bit about. It's not really, it's actually kind of a piece of skin, isn't it?
It's a bare patch of skin. It's red skin, and it'll turn even redder during the breeding season. So they're starting to gradually get a little bit more vibrant as it's coming up in next month.
Sure. Are they hungry? I believe it's breakfast time here. What do you have for the cranes here this morning, Al?
I have some crickets, which is one of their favorites, and they're a little
low carb.
Unfortunately, these are high carb.
Oh,
so
okay. And you just toss them down there, don't you?
So,
Al's going to go first. I'm going to watch him take care of this. You just toss it on down there, don't you?
So this is Manuka, our male, on the right, and Angeline, our female, is coming up right now.
All right, why don't you put some of those in my hand right there, and I'll toss them on down there to the cranes. I'm going to rename them Fraser and Niles, I think. Okay. And there you go, boys. See that? I'm already their best friend, aren't I, Al?
Absolutely. If you've got crickets, you've got a friend in them.
Toss a few more down there. Bon appetit, guys. There you go. Well, Al, thank you very much once again.
My pleasure.
Dr. Goodman, thank you, sir.
Always a pleasure.
We're going to have much more here on the Marco Polo Trail at the Roger Williams Park Zoo as the morning rolls on. Who knows what else I'll be feeding to what other animals. You never know. You want to stay tuned. Much more to come. Back to you. Hey guys, we're having a great time here at Roger Williams Park Zoo on a brisk late winter morning. Of course, checking out the Marco Polo Trail. We've met the cranes, we've met a camel, and in just a moment, get ready, grab hold of something. We're going to be meeting some moon bears. They're very hungry. We're going to be feeding them in just a moment. But before we get into that, before Al enlightens us a little bit, Dr. Jeremy Goodman is here again, and we want to remind everyone that the zoo open year-round. It's actually a really nice morning and a great day to come out.
It's always a great time to come out to the zoo, and the winter's a special time when a lot of our animals, like our moon bears here, are very active. So it's a great time, and actually it's spring's around the corner, so beginning March 30th, Good Friday, we'll start with our expanded hours where we'll be open 10 to 5.
Absolutely, and this trail is really just magnificent, and we want to just remind everyone one last time here in our final segment this morning, great opportunity for kids to learn about Marco Polo, a real historical significance captured here.
It is, and we want to encourage all the kids and adults to come on their own adventure and really experience, you know, nature in its true form.
Absolutely, and speaking of adventure, Al Derricola is here joining us this morning. Hello once again, sir.
Hello, Brennan. How are you?
I am still doing just fantastic here this morning. Now, these moon bears are very hungry, so before we get into it, we want to give them a little breakfast here, don't we? So what do I need to know? I have, we have some fruits here.
An apple and a pear. These are some of their favorites, and if you just want to lob it over, this is George, our male here. And that's his sister, Gracie.
George and Gracie, named appropriately after the comedy duo
of George Burns and Gracie Allen.
Very nice. So we'll just toss it in there. They've been waiting patiently.
Okay.
I have just lob it right in there. Look at, how about that throw, huh? That's not bad. And the apple, there you go. And did they see it?
She saw that.
They've been waiting patiently, haven't they?
Absolutely. They've learned to station at this spot when we bring special VIP guests over.
Like me. Now let's talk about why they are called moon bears. You were explaining to me the significance of the name.
Oh, yes, they're called moon bears. They have a white crescent on their chest. And there's another species of bear in Southeast Asia called the sun bear that has a yellow crescent on its chest.
These particular moon bears indigenous to the east, you said?
These are from the Far East, from northern Japan and the Far East of Russia, all the way down through to Taiwan and over to Nepal and the Himalayas.
What else do we need to know about them? Certainly they seem friendly to each other, showing affection. Before we went on here, I noticed they were sort of nuzzling each other a little bit.
Well, yes, they've spent their whole lives together, so they are siblings. George is dominant over Gracie, mainly because he's more powerful, he's bigger. Moon bears can become aggressive in the wild a little bit, especially over food resources.
I noticed they were staring at me, and they're continuing to have a staring contest with me, and that's because, well, there's a little bit. We got one more snackaroo in there.
All you, Brendan.
There you go, and now look at the. I've really been nailing these throws. I think there might be a job for me here at the zoo.
You certainly have. You could be our official fruit thrower.
Oh, that's just quite a step up for me, isn't it? Well, Al, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Great. Thanks, George and Gracie. Nice job, guys. And Dr. Goodman, always a pleasure, sir.
Thanks for coming out.
Another wonderful morning right here at Roger Williams Park Zoo. You guys check out the Marco Polo Trail. Get up close and personal. View these magnificent animals in person. It's open year-round. Don't miss out. Back to you.